This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Thrown under the bus.
No. Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
Sam, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Log on and join our live conversation.
I'm in. Tori just won't let it go.
DBL starts right now.
Welcome to DBL. It is Monday, March 4th. We are live, and we are talking about what you're talking about right now. I'm here with Tori, Bo, Brandon, and I'm Sam. Let's get started. Shocking new allegations against the King of Pop from a new HBO documentary rocked the internet last night. We'll have the latest on the controversy. And good news as two missing girls, ages 5 and 8, are found alive after going missing for 2 days in the woods in Northern California. Both of these stories in a few moments, but first, we've got intense weather all across the country right now, including a deadly tornado in Alabama. So let's get to Kelly Schuberth. She's tracking the latest.
Sam, a huge tornado ripped through southeastern Alabama Sunday night, leaving at least 23 people dead. Take a look at the video. Right now, rescuers are digging through the rubble in Lee County near the Georgia state line. It's unknown how many people are missing, but searchers are still hoping to find survivors. This tornado brought winds around 160 miles an hour, and it's the deadliest tornado to hit the U.S. since 2013, when 24 people were killed in Moore, Oklahoma. And Sam, we're also seeing crazy weather in other parts of the country, like in Colorado. Take a look at this incredible video of an avalanche on a major interstate there. It sent a plume of white powder across the road, but luckily no one was hurt.
Wow. Thank you, Kelly. Terrifying, and our prayers and thoughts with everybody out there. Stay safe. Well, shocking allegations about the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, are coming to light in a new documentary, the first half of which premiered last night on HBO. Leaving Neverland tells the story of two men, Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who claim they were sexually assaulted by Jackson when they were boys. Some of the most shocking details we learned last night include Jackson allegedly staged a, quote, mock wedding ceremony with Safechuck when he was just 10 years old. Jackson also allegedly asked Robson's mom if she would leave her son alone with him in LA for a year when the family returned to Australia. Robson's mom says she refused. Jackson's estate and family have denied these allegations, even suing to try to prevent HBO from airing the documentary. And last night, his estate countered, tweeting out this video of Jackson's sold-out concert in Bucharest from 1992. Reactions to the documentary were varied on social media. One person tweeted, "I believe Wade and James. This is prime predator behavior." Another said all of the parents should be indicted for selling their kids for gain. Wow. Now, we all watched it. I want to gauge everyone's opinion. Tori, what did you think about it?
I definitely believe them because of what so many similarities is what I'll say. Again, no hard evidence, but circumstantial evidence was outrageous. And I'd also, what's interesting to me is everyone said he was like such a 9-year-old boy, very innocent. If this is true, the manipulation and the calculation and the alarms and the locks and the rooms and the architecture and the two-way mirrors, you have to be some kind of sick person to have planned that. Innocent is the last thing this person is, if this is true.
What did you think, Bo?
Disgusting and graphic. The level of graphic detail they went into was unbelievable. And what I hated is that one of the mothers said she had prayed for her son's career. We have to think about the parents for a second, because I do hold them accountable. But they were maybe trying to do the best thing for their sons. And then what did Michael Jackson say? I'd been praying for a friend. Prayed and manipulated upon their own faith to try to use this. And it's just so twisted and demented, Sam. I have a hard time wrapping my mind around it, because I think I was a boy at that time. Yeah. I was the one dancing and singing to Michael Jackson videos. What if my mom had wanted to advance my career and then I get sent out to Neverland?
You know what? Hey, I'm glad you brought up the parents. And listen, if these allegations are true, and I do tend to believe these two young men, I do blame these parents. Of course, I would blame Michael Jackson if the allegations are true, but I also blame the parents. To think that the mother of Wade Robson, they had just met Michael Jackson, knew him for 4 hours, and then she gave permission for her son to spend the night in Michael Jackson's room alone? Are you kidding me?
It's disgusting, you know, and it's a classic case of a parent trying to live their life vicariously through their son, trying to push their agenda on their son, and she's giving herself up to a predator. But at the same time, I watch this, and then, you know, I'm open about my nieces and nephews and my little brothers and sisters. I'll defend them to the end. But this is still a one-sided documentary, and it's part one of a one-sided documentary. Where's Brett Barnes' testimony? Where's Macaulay Culkin's testimony? And in 2005, when Wade Robson was a 21, 22-year-old under oath, His testimony said that Michael Jackson didn't touch him.
You know why?
In the jacuzzi
I'll tell you why. That's a very good point.
21, 22-year-old.
Yeah, here's why. Because he conditioned him, Brandon, from day one, and he said, if we ever get caught doing this,
you're going
both
to jail.
of our lives over. Both of us are going to jail. So there's a reason why he would testify for him.
But if you get caught testifying under oath, you're going to jail as well. And 2 years prior, remember Wade Robinson had the show on MTV. I'm not saying that he's lying. Like I said, if Michael Jackson is proven wrong in this, then he's a monster. But at the same time, we need to wait. I feel as though we need to wait until both sides come out.
And we have another 2 hours of it tonight.
Yes.
We will be watching it tonight, and then we will talk to you guys all about it yet again tomorrow. Please chime in. We want to hear from you. It's important to get everybody's point of view on this one. Well, some really great news out of Northern California. We all need some good news right now. 2 missing girls, ages 5 and 8, were found alive and well by authorities after they went missing in the woods for nearly 2 days. The local sheriff's office posted this photo of one of the girls showing the scene where first responders found them. Here's what they said in a press conference.
We're just so thankful and elated that they were found safe. The information we gathered is that they were trained through 4-H, through outdoor survival, and we believe that did pay a part.
And meantime, a 36-year-old man and his dog named Allie were also found alive after being stranded in deep snow for 5 days in Oregon. The man said he survived thanks to Taco Bell hot sauce. Well, there you go. I'm so happy that that we have a happy ending on both stories. I do think that he might have a Taco Bell deal come in.
Can I just be honest? This is so bad. I know this is so bad, but you have 5 days to think about this, right? And you and I are kind of in this. Is there any way, that he was like, oh, I'll definitely push this Taco Bell thing?
I wouldn't blame him.
To get some kind of a
PR.
Yeah, some PR, because it's a great move for
It could
Taco
translate
Bell.
into millions of dollars.
I mean, that fire sauce saved him a life. The dog, you couldn't write it better.
Do you think that?
I'm laughing only because I would have said I had a scrap of Ruth's Chris steak, and now I can get Ruth's Chris steak.
What is in your car right now that could save your life?
Roadside kit, a bat, some Snickers.
What?
I don't know how long that would go. Seriously, water and a North Face jacket and a blanket.
Wow. Tori?
I have a mint. I think I have a mint.
What about you, Brandon?
Whatever's in the Uber. I take Uber. I don't drive.
Okay, so you won't get stranded unless the Uber gets stranded.
Absolutely. They have to have first aid kits in there, so I'm good to go. You guys.
Yeah.
What about you?
And for me, well, we definitely have blankets. I think I have some half-eaten food pouches from Sophie.
Go.
Okay.
They're half-eaten, but they'll work.
You'll get you a happy end food pouch deal. I like it. I like it. But hold on, Tori. The guy's stuck in there for 5 days. He's not thinking, if I get out of this, I'm going to. I want to be alive.
But what else?
Tori and I would.
You 5 days?
What if he's just being honest?
Yeah.
Just being honest. I had 5 hot sauce packets and I lived on them.
Then it's a great story for Taco Bell. I'm just saying, it begs the question.
Yeah, we're not blaming him.
No.
If anything, we're giving him credit.
Agreed.
American Idol is back. Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan have returned to judge the show's second season on ABC. And a 19-year-old girl, originally from Vietnam, was quick to wow the judges last night. Check it out.
You've got one night only.
Meantime, the show also packed an emotional punch, telling the backstories of contestants that really pulled at your heartstrings. Take a look.
I got a call from my dad.
I haven't brought this up on this show because I haven't had to, but as somebody I've lost both my. Applaud you for keeping a positive attitude and.
It was so beautiful. It made me tear up.
Thank you.
Because it's so awesome.
And we're definitely, Bo, I want to get, as a singer, we're definitely seeing American Idol really utilize these stories, pulling on our heartstrings. I loved it. Although, even though they won the night last night, their ratings were down significantly from last year.
Is this show American Idol or American Storytime? No, I'm being honest. And Luke Bryan, I'm sorry, is not qualified to be giving any advice.
What?
Really? Luke Bryan?
You guys, you don't understand.
Are you kidding?
I know who he is.
Are we on the same team on this?
Well, I don't like Luke Bryan either. This is his Masked Singer. I think you have a real thing with American Idol. You really don't like it.
Yeah, because they're not grooming anyone. How many careers can we talk about? In a 17-year run, I think that's what it is, and we can only talk about, what, 4 or 5 careers that it made?
It's almost like 50% of the people we can talk about.
But it's the
Voice,
most
I could name
successful
nobody.
show, all of them. But the most successful show of all time, and all we get is Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson, and Adam Lambert? I don't think so. I mean, do you see what I'm talking about?
Bo Bice, Ruben Studdard, Jordan
When's the last time you heard from Bo Bice?
Well, I'm just saying, I know his name.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer
Hudson's a good one. We're talking about 5
Adam
people
Lambert,
here.
who just opened up the...
Sam, this show has always been about the judges. It is not about the contestants. They go on, they get shoved on a bus for the next year to do a tour. Have you seen where I'm coming from?
Something's wrong here. I think
Okay, before I know what's going on, but really
quickly. Talk about manipulative. They look, they give you one golden ticket if you win and one if you don't, and then they decide it later.
Bryan? What don't you like about Luke Bryan?
He sounds like this when he sings.
Wow.
Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. That's what he sounds like. It's like they put a
Bo lived on a haterade for 5 days. Taco Bell, haterade.
I'm sorry, Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan. I mean, there's kind of a difference.
All right, thank you. Tell us how you really feel. Thank you, Bo. DBL is live. We'll bring you breaking news as soon as it happens. Coming up next, one of Luke Perry's co-stars has an update on his condition after he was hospitalized for a reported stroke. We'll have the latest. Plus, TV legends, where are they now? Tori Shulman catches up with actress Michael Learned from The Waltons. You won't believe the behind-the-scenes shenanigans on that show. And you, the viewer, are our 5th host. Have you ever pushed your car's speed to the max? Well, in California, you might be able to do so without the fear of getting a ticket. Ooh, your comments coming up next.
American Idol. Okay, it seems like American Idol like hurt you somehow, and I feel the same with Masked Singer. So tell me exactly what you mean, why you dislike it so much.
Because they're trying to find the most ridiculous stories, and then it's not about the talent. I have to say that they'll give you a clip of the talent, like that's so great. Well, where's this girl going to go? Okay, like Fantasia, she's done some Broadway. Okay, great. I just don't see from a 17-year run the amount of careers. This is American Idol, Tori. It's like I said, it's not American Story Time.
But I feel you.
All the glow. It's like they're already stars, but we want to know who they are.
I feel you,
it's
but
different.
I feel like they've come up. If you have 50% success rate with your winners,
it's not 50%. It's less.
I could name out of 17. I could name. Okay, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, Adam Lambert, Daughtry, Bo Bryce, Philip Phillips, Ruben Studdard, Fantasia, Jordan Sparks.
Yeah, she ain't doing too much, but okay, that's not.
Let's go. The girl that Myra Tran is her name. She walked in like a star. Did you see her outfit? She was wearing a black tuxedo jacket with like a Madonna bra.
She's talented.
So talented.
She sang Jennifer Hudson's song, so she's trying to keep it within the family.
Smart.
She has only been in America for a year. I thought she was incredible. But to Bo's point, they're down. So even though they won the last
but they had to go against Leaving Neverland? Are you kidding me? Who didn't turn into that?
Well, what moron planned that?
Yeah.
I tuned in by stealing a password. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, no, look, just to be fair, I have the same feelings about Mike Fleiss and The Bachelor too. So I have the same ire towards it's emotional manipulation is what it is. They're manipulating people's emotions. Oh. So it's not about. Remember, the audition is what 90 seconds.
Yeah.
How much is the backstory?
2 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, right.
They're focusing on the story.
Remember Carrie Underwood? I'm on a farm.
I would almost lie about having like a fake leg or something just to get on the show.
Well, I mean, people really, have lied on Big Brother.
Everyone's died in my family and have it not be true. You could get on the show.
What if it's American Idol?
Welcome back to DBL. Imagine driving without a speed limit. That's the concept a California legislator is proposing. Think of it like an American version of Germany's Autobahn. But studies show that as states raise speed limits, deaths from car accident increase too. However, bill supporters say cars are becoming safer at higher speeds. So DBL Nation, we want to hear from you. Are you in favor of freeways with no speed limits? Ooh.
Not in the Uber. Not getting it. All right. Rob from Facebook says, sorry, I do not agree with higher speeds. It's dangerous with the possibility of a tire blowing, not to mention matching speed of semi-trucks. That next cross on the side of the highway might be your own.
Whoa.
I've been in Germany on the Autobahn a couple times, and the one thing you see over there, Volkswagens, Benzes, BMWs, Audis, all the cars, German engineering, they're able to handle that speed and they're equipped. So German engineering, let's go
only
as
as good as
its
its driver, Brandon.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you.
Very true.
You want 16-year-old Brandon and 16-year-old Sam on the Autobahn? Heck no.
Does anybody want Tori Shulman anywhere near the Autobahn?
If you can't handle it, don't do it.
Well, tell a 16-year-old that. I remember pushing the pedal to the metal on my dad's Benz. It was an older Benz, and the steering wheel shook.
Ooh.
That means I was going really fast.
Sam Shucker. Sam Shucker. You know what I'm saying?
Good one, Tori.
Let's get to that next comment.
Nicholas from Facebook says, I think on long stretches of highway outside of the city where there is no traffic, people should be able to go as fast as they feel comfortable going. No. That's how the Autobahn works, and it's statistically much safer. I think there's parts of Montana in which there actually isn't speed limits, but I completely agree with Sam on this one. The drinking, the pot, I sound like an old woman. Get off my lawn. It's too much, and we're not ready for it in America. I'm sorry, we're not.
Well, Tori Lorianne says from Facebook, Germans can't get driver's license until age 21, and their tests are more stringent than ours are. So unless we were planning to do these things, not a good idea.
Good point.
Hit the nail on the head right there.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Right there. I agree with that. More stringent, better drivers. Look, it's not so much about what you do, it's about what the other people do. Yeah. That's the part that's out of our control, right, Sam?
Yeah, and I'm for increasing that driver's license age. I'm sorry, I know there's some young people in the studio.
I know, cool kids back there.
You guys aren't 16-year-old Sam, though, right?
You're not 16-year-old Sam. Nope, you're not Sam Shocker. No, don't. I learned my lesson. Carol from Facebook says, through most of Utah, the speed limit is 80 miles per hour already, and it doesn't seem to be a problem. Listen, if there's statistics showing that the amount of deaths increase when you increase the speed limit, why would we do that? I don't want to put my daughter's life in danger by having people out there, even her own. She could be 16-year-old Sam one day. She better not.
Oh, nightmare.
Okay. Thanks for writing in, guys. We have an update on Luke Perry's condition from one of his former co-stars. Let's get to Raquel Villanueva. She has the news at the moment.
Sam, right now, Shannon Doherty is opening up about Luke Perry, who suffered a reported stroke last week. At a charity event in Los Angeles, she held back tears talking about her former 90210 co-star. Shannon says she has reached out to Perry and he's, quote, going to be great. She said before that he still needs all the love and support from his fans. And as far as we know, he's still in the hospital.
Wow. Thank you, Raquel. Man.
Strokes are hard.
He has 2 kids.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers with him. Hopefully a speedy recovery despite the grave diagnosis. Coming up on DBL, our own Tori Shulman sits down with Emmy-winning actress Michael Learned. Find out how the Waltons saved her life. That's coming up next.
It's
Hi guys, welcome. Sorry if you see the backs of their heads, you can at least show. We had a group of people here, and we're trying to explain to them. What?
Luke Perry passed away.
No.
I don't know if we...
Okay, we're getting breaking news now that Luke Perry has just passed away. Oh my. Okay, so we're gonna go to Kelly. He never recovered from the massive stroke. Let's head over to Kelly over here.
Hey guys, we're just getting this information in. TMZ is reporting this right now. He passed away this morning at St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank. You know, he was rushed to the hospital last Wednesday. We've all been thinking of him. His coworkers have been sending in thoughts and prayers.
And if you don't know what a stroke is, basically take Kelly. It's like a blood clot in the head, and if it's a mini blood clot, you can sort of undo the clot. If it's massive, you've already lost so much that they tried to sedate him, as it seems, and it seems that it is now Luke Perry has passed away. We're getting the breaking news as
Guys,
we
I'm going to
speak.
write this up real quick, but Tori's going to keep track of it.
Oh, this is just so sorry. This is terrible. So, guys, we are finding out that Luke Perry has passed away. Again, we're going to give you some insight on strokes. Again, fast is what I want you to remember. Face, arms, speech, time. Face, make them smile. Arms, make them go up with the arms. Speech, make them take a sentence. And time, get to the hospital.
Welcome back to DBL. All month long, I'm talking with TV legends from the past to find out where are they now. So I'm headed to the Hollywood Museum in the heart of Los Angeles, California, and I sat down with Michael Learned, better known as Olivia Walton from The Waltons. Check this out. I'm sitting here with what I think we all feel is Mom. When she walked in the room, that's what I called her. This is Michael Learned, and she has won 3 Emmys for portraying Olivia Walton on The Waltons. What is it like to be a mom to millions of people?
It's wonderful. You know, most people are predisposed to like me.
Yeah.
Because I played this really rather nice character. The big struggle was to try to find flaws in her. I mean, I would always be after Earl Hamner, who created the show. Didn't your mother ever make a mistake? Didn't she ever scold the wrong child? Didn't she? Because all mothers make mistakes.
That's true. Your first audition is not usually your best audition. Olivia was your first audition.
They were looking for a middle-aged woman with long red hair.
Oh.
In her 40s. I was 32 and I had short blonde hair.
Just like you.
And I was hungover.
What?
And I end up being Mother of America.
That's hilarious. Had you gone out the night before? Tell us about the party.
No, I was just drinking too much. I was going through a divorce with a frozen orange juice can in my Volvo gas tank because I couldn't afford a cover. And I was a wreck. I was a total wreck when I got that show.
And then from there to there. So it's possible.
Yeah. I got sober. It was just a whole new life. Yeah.
Wow.
So that show really, in some ways, I think saved my life.
I think it saved a lot of people's lives. Yeah. In the beginning, the Waltons hit on some majorly controversial topics. I mean, book burning, miscarriages, menopause. Tell me about that. Was that something you were proud of?
Oh, absolutely. And the show should be shown in schools as part of history because it's kind of a chronicle of the Depression era and that period in our American history.
She was there in sort of the middle of the hardest part, the Depression, the Dust Bowl, World War II. What would she say to her family about America now?
We just have to trust in each other as human beings. In the best part, there are evil people in the world, but most of us are good people and decent people, and we want what's best for ourselves, for our families, and for our country. And I think Olivia would go along with that.
So what was it like behind the scenes for the Waltons?
I don't even want to go there. I saw more than I ever wanted to see in my life. Ralph and Will Gere just loved mooning people.
Really? Now, you've worked with everyone. Is there anyone that you would feel starstruck about working with?
Robert Redford, I adore him. I've had a crush on him all my life.
Who hasn't? Now, you are starring in Second Acts, a short film about 2 70-year-olds who find love in spite of prejudices. So we're living in this divisive time. What do you hope people take away from Second Acts?
That love is love. It's a love story between a white woman and an African-American man, you know, who couldn't get together when they were younger because of the racial divide. It's just a love story between 2 people, really.
What does Goodnight John Boy mean to you?
Everything. It just means that the show resonated with people, with their hearts.
Yeah.
Good night, Mama.
Good night, Papa.
Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, John Boy. Good night, everybody.
It was a huge honor to meet you, huge honor to sit with you, and thank you for being an actress that really trains and works and is still working today.
Thank you.
And a big congratulations to Michael Learned for receiving the Oscar Icon Award for television last weekend. We will be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Welcome back to another amazing episode of Beauty Blast. I'm your guy, Jure Banks, and today we're talking about some of the amazing beauty looks we saw at the Oscars this weekend. Now, starting off at number 1, let's talk about Jennifer Lopez, guys. This woman looked amazing at the red carpet. She came through with a beautiful blowout created by her hairstylist, Chris Appleton, hairstylist of all the celebrities, and she also used her personal makeup artist, Scott Barnes. Amazing makeup artist, and we were thinking that Scott used some of his own products from his own Scott Barnes line line, as well as the Inglot JLo collection to create this beautiful bronze smoldering look. Now, who we also have on our top 3 list today is the one and only Denai Guerrero. Now, this beautiful woman was really seen last year in Black Panther and showed out on the red carpet. She came through with amazing Nefertiti braids, and she also had this beautiful, elegant look that was hitting all of our lists from our previous video that we talked about last week with our premonitions for the Oscars this week. Now, with this look, she used all Black Opal products. So this was Black Opal foundation, Black Opal blush, contour. She even used Black Opal eyeshadow and lip color in this. So this is actually a very affordable look. Any of you guys who are looking at home to create a similar look to Denai's, check out your local Walmart or even go into blackopal.com to see some of those amazing drugstore products. Our next celebrity is the one and only Constance Wu. Constance was seen last year in Crazy Rich Asians and truly made a show-stopping appearance on the red carpet. She showed out in this beautiful marigold gown that really kind of reminded me of Bella from Beauty and the Beast, but in the most elegant way. Now, what she also did is went with the one and only queen mother of makeup, Miss Pat McGrath, for this beautiful captured look. She had a gorgeous berry lip on, beautiful clean glass skin, and a very soft yet dramatic eye, just enough for you to see what's going on over there without being, ooh, that's too much. It was absolutely beautiful. Now, some of the more trends that we're gonna be seeing going on through 2019, once again, are gonna be those metallic eyes, that glass skin, and that bold lip. So make sure that you're also putting those into your everyday routine, guys. Now, message me your questions. What do you wanna see on the next Beauty Blast? Message me right over at Jeray for the Slay on Instagram or Twitter. We'll see you guys next week for Beauty Blast, guys.
We are live, and we just got some very sad breaking news about actor Luke Perry. The Beverly Hills 90210 star has died. He never recovered from the massive stroke he had last Wednesday, according to TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, and Variety. He died this morning, surrounded by his family. Now, we just received this statement from his family and from his people. In fact, we are live, so let me read it to you. It reads, he was surrounded by his children, Jack and Sophie, fiance Wendy Madison Bauer, ex-wife Minnie Sharp, mother Ann Bennett, stepfather Steve Bennett, brother Tom Perry, sister Amy Coder, and other close family and friends. The family appreciates the outpouring of support and prayers that have been extended to Luke from around the world and respectfully request privacy in this time of great mourning. No further details will be released at this time. And apparently he died this morning at St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank. He was 52 years old. Wow. I had a poster of him in my bedroom. Loved him as the character Dylan.
This is incredible. And please, guys, look at the FAST acronym for strokes. It could save a life.
Yeah, it could be life-saving. We will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow.